All right, so I had a few questions on how I set up the PVC on the front of this Pelican Bass Raider. It's the 10E, so I've got my battery for the trolling motor back here in the back. And I've got another smaller battery up here in the front for the lights. But what I did was it's an 1.25 inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe. And I use the factory, I guess they're rod holders, just these little inset areas where you put a rod that fits real tight on that PVC. So I've got those risers coming up and out to each light on the sides, and then there's a U-shaped here in the center that just sits on the floor to support it so that all of that's good and stable. Also gives me this opening for the trolling motor to lay back through when I lay it flat. So I went with the Nightlight 18-watt LED lights off of Amazon and the harnesses that came with them. So the wiring from each of these lights comes through the PVC up through here, and I went down through each of the corners. Didn't come through these U's, so that's all open down here. There's no wiring in here. They come down here onto the floor. They'll come out here underneath and then up under this casting deck where I have just an ammo can, Harbor Freight, that I drilled out for the wiring to go in. Tucks all in there nice and it's watertight. And then I've just got my switches so I can turn on just the left side, just the right side, or both at the same time. I've been getting typically on one charge with that small battery, probably 6 to 7 hours of lights. This is the ammo can. Just a $5 Harbor Freight. Perfect size to fit underneath that casting deck with the depth of that boat. It's just a toolbox there, but that's the same one that I use for the lights. And it's held up pretty well for several years now, so I'm happy with it. Hope that helps. If y'all have any more questions, let me know.